Hey guys, welcome in. I think it is finally time that you guys meet the baby peer. We are sitting at 64 combat right now. We have 80 magic, 81 ranged, and 75 strength. We just did Desert Treasure. We unlocked Ancient Magics. And I'm thinking before we really start diving into PvP, I want to try 500 kills from Artio. I think that'd be a good way to set up the account, get some money going. The advantage of us doing Artio at 64 combat is not a ton of low-level peers have done the Wilderness Medium Diaries, and you have to have done the Medium Diaries in order to even enter this cave. I'm not going to say that we're going to be extremely safe while we're doing this, but I don't think that a lot of people can attack us. We are sitting in only 21 Wilderness right now. We're going to have our main account posted up outside of the cave. As soon as somebody that is our level starts running up to the cave, we'll be able just to use our Amulet of Glory and teleport straight out of here. So we should be okay to get out of most situations where we might die. But in those times that we do die, we're only risking like 300k or so. And it looks like 39 is going to be our max hit. That is huge. We ended up getting 200 mahogany logs. Artio is pretty simple for how much money I believe we're... Ooh. So you just have to watch out for those magic attacks. When he does that little step back, he'll shoot that bolt at you. If he hits you, it'll slam you up against the wall for like 50 damage. Ooh, we got a Snapdragon Seed. For an average 75k drop, these kills are only a minute long, so we are going to be making quite a bit of money. Reran our seeds. That is our first 100k drop. Super Compost. That is pretty ugly. Okay, the first 15 kill trip came out to be 718k. And I do believe that the hilt right now is going for about 17 mil. So if we got that hilt, we'd be rolling in the money. That is the first Dragon Bones drop. We got 25 of them. And that was KC 40. We're going to go ahead and restock up on our supplies. We only have 60 casts left. So we ended up with 324k from that trip. So we are going to bring 560 casts this time. We still haven't seen a single PKer, so I'm going to start bringing more and more casts. I know it's probably a bad idea. I'm going to get too confident and probably die with all my casts on me. But as of right now, it's Saturday night and we have yet to see a single PKer, which means I'm feeling pretty safe right now. We have a dude on us, but I don't think he can get us. He got us TB'd. I think we could get away. Oh, do we gap him? We might have gapped him. Oh, we didn't. Oh, shit. Oh, he can't get me. Be seeing you? Alright, Doctor Who. Dude, I doubt this guy even has the stats to get in there. Let's see. Okay, it looks like we have our first sweat that's going to be trying to come after us, but I just looked up his stats and he cannot get inside the Artio cave, so I think we're going to be pretty safe. I mean, the only thing is... If he catches us on our way back over here, then it's probably going to be pretty bad. But I mean, we got away from him the first time, and he's level 74, so all we have to do is gap him to like right here, and he can't attack us anymore. I think that is the biggest drop so far. 55 red dragon hide for 120k. That is our third Aranar seed drop. So right before this trip, we ended up getting attacked by that PKer, and we got thrown off a little bit. We ended up banking our looting bags, so we're gonna have to stop at 50kc. We're gonna have to run in and grab our looting bag back. But this is going to be KC 50. Oh, kill number 50 turned out to be 40 gold flax. We will take that. So we're going to go bank this and grab our looting bag. That ended up being a 500k trip. Just 10 kills alone. That is a Snapdragon Seed for 75k. This is going to be the final kill of the trip. We're getting smacked right here, but that's all right because we didn't get a ton of loot. We got 430k, and I think we did almost 20 full KC. That is our first elite clue scroll. I doubt that we're going to be able to do it, but we'll pick it up anyway. Actually, we're going to leave it on the ground because there's no way we're going to be able to do it. 55 red dragon hide. That is another 125k to add to the looting bag. That is our very first magic seed, and those are going for 90k. We are down to about 60 blighted ice sacks left. After this trip, we are going to have to run back to the Grand Exchange and buy some more. I don't know if this is a bot or So unfortunately, I got a little bit greedy. I saw that he was getting low. And for whatever reason, I thought it was a good idea to go ahead and attack him. But he was obviously baiting me. And so he TB'd me. We were a little bit low on food. Luckily, we, you know, got to keep our cursed scepter. So that's not a big deal. But we did lose about 680k worth of loot. So I decided to liquidate a little bit of the bank, and I think that we're going to test out the webweaver. I'm pretty sure that we can still catch freezes on Artio as long as we don't have lower than 0 magic attacks. So we're going to go in, hopefully smack him down a lot faster with this, which in turn would mean we're going to make more profit per hour. So hopefully it works out good. If not, we'll probably just sell this back and then go back to, you know, maging Artio, but it should be pretty fine. If we die, we're only going to have like 138k in risk plus the ether, which I think is another like 200k, 300k risk in total. So that's really not too bad. That's like one trip of Artio, so we should be fine. We're just gonna have to pay attention to, you know, when he comes unfrozen, just hurry up, hit another freeze on him. It shouldn't be too bad, and then just watch out for his magic attack. I mean, all in all, it wasn't that bad. We almost got hit with that, but it was for a super compost drop. We ended up with about 300k on that trip. Also, now that we're kind of getting the webweaver down with the freezing and all that, we are getting close to a minute fights. I mean, it's not terrible. We're getting about 130 on average right now. Another snapdragon. 55 red dragon hide. This is for KC 100. We are a fifth of the way there for a rune pickaxe. Triple ran our seed for 107k. Back-to-back ran our seeds. That is huge. And another red dragon hide. And a snapdragon seed. We are making a ton of money from this trip right now. Wow, we actually ended up with 765k. I forgot to recharge my webweaver and we just ran out, so we gotta head back to the bank now, unfortunately. Not the best trip. We ended up getting 93k out of that, but we only had like 4 kills because we ran out of charges on our bow. That is 82 ranged on Artio. For a U seed. I think that is our first U seed drop. So we got smacked around a little bit on that last kill, so we're probably going to have to prematurely end this trip, unfortunately. We got caught with a couple of these magic attacks, and then, you know, he hit us back and then came up and slapped us, and then we just got smited, so let's throw that back on. 190 more cannonballs, and we got some food on top of that. We just got to get them frozen, and we're gonna have to freeze them on top of the anglerfish, unfortunately. Oh, actually, we're gonna be able to sneak behind them, I think, and grab that food. That was the final kill of the trip for 3 Ranar seeds. We are completely out of prayer, so we are gonna have to teleport over to Edgeville, which is fine. Let's see what this looting bag is looking like. We ended up with just under 500k on that trip. It wasn't the best trip, but you can't really complain when you make 500k in the matter of like 10-15 minutes. That is a Snapdragon seed, and we had a max PKer jump in here. Too bad he can't attack me. 3 more Ranar seeds this trip. We're down to 100 charges left on the bow, so I think this might be the last kill. We might be able to sneak one more out, though, before we go and bank. For 150 soul rune. That is 60k in soul rune. Soul runes are expensive right now. This is going to be the final kill of the trip. What are we going to get? 60 super compost, of course. But yeah, that's going to do it for this trip. We didn't get a ton of money from it. It wasn't the worst trip, but I mean, we could have done better. Actually, that trip was insane. I didn't think we made that much. We made 760k. 3 Ranar seeds. That's another 111k. This is going to be KC 150. Oh, he ended up hitting me right there at the end. We did get 200 mahogany logs and some more food from it. We ended up with 540k off of that trip. We had a couple of PKers just running. I missed the recording. They were too high. Made me nervous, and we ended up getting slapped by Callisto's magic attack, which kind of sucked. So that's a little bit more food that we don't have in the old inventory. But we just got 3 Ranar seeds from that kill. So I'm thinking it might honestly be worth it just to go back to Magic for the simple fact that it's a lot more AFK. I mean, it's fun with the webweaver, but I feel like we were killing it faster with the scepter anyways. Yeah, we used a little bit more in supplies, but with the kind of money that we're making right now, I don't think that we're really losing out on too much. And plus, this webweaver is going for about 20 mil right now. The scepter is half the price. Okay, we got a PKer coming in. He is level 122 though. We ended up making 572k during that trip. It is unfortunately time to sell the webweaver and we are going to get merged on it. We bought it for like 19.9 mil or something like that, which is unfortunate. It's down to 18.4 mil, so we lost about a mil on it. Oh, we sold it for 17.9 mil, so we lost almost 2 mil on it. That's okay, because we're about to make a ton of money once we sell this loot tab. I mean, as long as we get that hilt drop, that's another, what, 17 mil? This is just so much more relaxing. We just get to stand in the corner, auto cast our freeze, and take them down. First KC back with magic, and we got 55 red dragon hide. 3 more Ranar seeds. And that was the final kill. We ended on 300 chaos rune. I think that's a pattern. We're always ending on 300 chaos rune. Let's see what we got in that looting bag. We ended up with 850k from that trip. The biggest trip that we've had so far. First kill back, we got 40 toad flax for 120k. We did it. We got the dragon two-handed sword. That is a collection log slot. Unfortunately, it's only 131k, but still, we got one of the collection log slots. We just got the dragon pickaxe right after the dragon 2H. That is insane. I mean, 720k, it's not what it was once before, but I will take the 720k drop. We're about to have a PKer drop in. Look at this. Well, I got slapped, but he can't attack me. On that note, I do think that we are going to go run and hit the bank just in case he decides to bring a lower level to come kill me. We have quite a bit of money in our looting bag right now. That trip was actually insane. We got the dragon pickaxe and the dragon 2H in under 200 KC. Oh man, we ended up with 1.3 mil that trip. That is a huge trip. The last kill was 200 KC. I'm feeling a little confident, maybe too confident. We are going to buy the occult and start using it. Hopefully we don't die with it, so that would suck, but it should help us do a little bit more damage. With the occult, we are now risking 419k. If we do have our protect item enabled, we're risking 323k plus the 1000 ether, which is probably just around 500k. It's not going to be a terrible loss if we die. It would suck if we died, but it wouldn't be a terrible loss. That's another 3 Ranar seeds. And there was a 42. It looks like 42 is going to be our new max hit. That is our first longbone in 211 KC. 60 more magic logs. That is definitely one of the better drops. Just an easy 50k. And that is our second dragon 2H in 215 KC. I do wish it was worth just a little bit more money though. 60 more magic logs. I think we have one more kill and then we are going to be out of charges. We should get 82 magic this kill. If not, the first kill back on the next one, and then we won't have to Forgotten Brew back up to use this spell. And that is 82 magic and 30 coconuts. I do think we could squeeze out one more kill. And the final kill is 220 death runes. Grab up the rest of these potions and go bank. And that is another 734k. We are going to bring in 1,000 casts this time. I feel like we've been pretty safe out here. So this is probably the time that we're going to see some PKers just because we're bringing so much extra casts. It is actually so crazy that we've gotten 2 dragon 2H swords and a dragon pickaxe in under 200 KC. And those are both 1 in 358 apiece. I just hope that we end up getting lucky on the hilt drop. The hilt is a 1 in 912, I believe. And we just got ourselves 76 hit points. There's no way. We got the Voidwalker hilt on KC 231. We're gonna go ahead and close this looting bag and then just teleport out. Actually, we don't have any teleports out. Okay, we just have to make it back to the bank and then we are safe. I knew it was coming. It was just a matter of time. Let's go ahead and check out this looting bag, and we got 18.2 mil in here. Sadly, it's not 60 mil anymore like it used to be. That would have been pretty amazing, but hey, I will take 17 mil, especially on KC 200. We were just talking about how it's a 1 in 900 drop. So far, we are getting pretty spooned here at Artio. Unfortunately, not a back-to-back hilt, but we got a rune 2H on that. Ooh, we just hit a 55 for our max with the special attack. AC 250 for 60 super compost. It does look like we are getting 37 Artio kills per hour. Like we're going to have a PKer drop in right now, but he can't attack us, sadly. That does mean that we should probably end this trip, though, because he might bring lower combat in here. But that was the first PKer that we've seen all day. There's 3 more Ranar seeds. I feel like this is the perfect boss for Iron Man. I have a ton of Ranar seeds from this, and then you get, you know, all of your plank supplies, you get magic logs, you get a bunch of d'hide, you get a ton of dragon bones. I mean, maybe not a ton of dragon bones. In 250 KC, I've gotten about, I don't know, 75. So maybe that's not great. That is 3 more Ranar seeds. Okay, I was thinking we didn't make a ton of money, but this trip was actually 1 mil without any unique drops, which is pretty big, actually. I will take it. And that is 40 more toad flax. And the Ranar seeds are just flowing in right now. Looting bag is getting a little bit heavy right now, so we are going to run back and bank it. We ended up with almost 1.3 mil from that trip. We used about 700 casts, just under 700 casts for that. 55 red dragon hide, that's another 120k. And the last kill was KC 300. Another snapdragon seed and super restores, which means we might be able to finish out this trip. We have 500 casts left. Another snapdragon seed. We are coming up on our last kill of the trip. This was a massive trip. I don't even know how many KC we got during it. I think it was like upwards of, I don't know, maybe 40 kills. And the looting bag is 1.7 million. That is a ton of loot that we ended up getting from that trip. 1.7 mil. That is just crazy. Ooh, we just had a PKer drop in, but he is too high of a level to attack us. We have a PKer coming in, but we hit the teleport. Oh, wait. Never mind, we got TB'd, actually. Oh, wait. I killed him. He is down. Let's get that key, huh? Alright. A 1-cast anti-PK. For 1.3 mil? Hang on, that's actually insane. All right, let's check out this loot key, see what kind of loot we anti-PK'd right there. It was actually crazy because, oh my god, I have no clue what he had on him that was worth 1.2 mil. I'm assuming it was a Gmaul or maybe his, or Gmaul and a mage cape. I don't know if you guys saw, I was clicking the Warriors Guild teleport and I wasn't teleporting. That was before I was teleblocked. So apparently if you don't have the Wilderness Hard Diaries done, you cannot instantly teleport out. I guess it's like a 3-tick delay on being able to even teleport. So when we do see somebody dropping in, I think we're just gonna have to hurry and book it out of the end of the cave. I was being a little bit cocky and I wanted to sit and wait to see him drop down so I could show you guys. That is 83 magic. We just got our second Voidwaker hilt in under 500 KC. That was KC 331. I think we got our first hill on 230. So just 100 kills apart. We should probably actually dip out of here right now. And we are safe. That is a 17 mil looting bag. I need to stop throwing these Voidwaker hilts into the looting bag because if we die out there, we lose it. If it's in my inventory and I protect item, then we can keep it. So I just need to stop throwing it in my looting bag. But, you know, it's just a heat of the moment. Okay, we are going for the back-to-back hilt. Can you imagine if we got a back-to-back hilt? We have another PKer dropping in right now, but he is just too high of a level. We ended up with the Dragon Bones. It wasn't a back-to-back hilt, but I will take the Dragon Bones. 55 more Red Dragonite. Coming up on 350 KC. We have 150 Artio to go. Can we spoon another hilt? For kill 350, we get 140 Blood Rune. Not amazing. Ooh, our second RC drop this trip. Yeah, this is going to have to be the last kill of the trip, and we're going to have a PKer drop in, but he's just a little bit too high for me. Ooh, see you later, alligator. And we are out. This trip came out to be 1.2 mil. Okay, we are officially out of restores. So unless Artio drops me some restores right here, we are going to have to call this trip about halfway through, which is unfortunate. This is the first time that we're having to call it because we're out of restores. Moment of truth. Is he going to drop us more restores? He is not, which means we have to teleport away. So a half trip worth of looting bag brings us up to 670k. I will take that. And there is a Snapdragon seed. We haven't seen one of those in a long time. 2 Snapdragon seeds in a row. Another 115k. And that last kill was KC 400. We're going to end this trip on KC 400. 659k. It is a good thing that we only have 100 KC left of this because the hilts are crashing right now. We've already lost about 2 mil on them. So we're going to hurry and go bust out the rest of these Artio kills so that I can get that loot tab sold off and make as much money back as we possibly can. 2 cannonball drops in a row. Not bad. I am liking these cannonball drops. They are stacking up nicely in the bank right now. Cannonball drop number 3 of the trip. Another cannonball drop. 4 cannonball drops. And that is Dragon Pickaxe number 2 on KC 419. With a Snapdragon seed right behind it. Another 120k. I'm excited to see this looting bag. About 350 more casts before we have to go bank. I didn't see that level coming in. We just got 77 hit points, which means we are getting close to another combat level. Luckily, we're going to be done with this before we end up getting that combat level, though. We're going to be able to get one more kill this trip before we have to go bank. We have 78 casts left. Looks like we're able to get about 40 kills per 1,000 casts, which is pretty decent. We might only have 2 more trips of Artio, you know, depending on how they go. 2.1 mil, 40 KC, 2.1 mil. That's a lot of money. We have officially killed Artio 450 times. 50 more kills and we are done. That is 84 magic on the baby pier. One more level to go till we just cast Teleblock without a Forgotten Brew, and that is going to be huge for PKing. And there is another 40 kill trip with 1,000 casts. What are we going to get? 12k coins. Let's go ahead and teleport out of here. Okay, another 40 kill trip without a dragon pickaxe comes out to be 1.2 mil. And we have grabbed the final casts out of the bank, 658. That should be plenty to get us the rest of the KC that we need to finish up these 500 Artio kills. I'm excited to show you guys how much money we've made. We've made quite a bit. The very last thing that I can ask for from Artio, and I know it's asking a lot because I've already gotten super spooned here. He's given me way more than he probably should have, but if he could just give me the Callisto Cub, that would just tie everything together. Just under 20 kills to get it. I'm not expecting it, but if we get it, oh, that'd be amazing. So we need to start paying a little bit better attention. We are almost out of food and we still have, I think, yeah, 11 KC to go. So hopefully from here on out, we're not going to take any more damage and we're going to get a little bit of food. So I really don't want to make another trip out of this. Snapdragon Seed on 495. We have 5 more chances at the Callisto Cub. And here comes the final kill of Artio. We have gotten extremely lucky during the course of this. I think we've gotten 2 1 in 912 drops being the hilts. We've gotten 2 dragon pickaxes. We've gotten 2 dragon 2H swords. And I believe those are both 1 in 300 and something a piece also. All in under 500 KC. That is kill 500. And the final 20 kills of Artio came out to be 793k. Let's check out that loot tab. We ended up making 52.7 million GP during the 500 kill count. Oh, that is a ton of money. We almost got 100 Ranar seeds. If you're an Iron Man and you're not scared of the wilderness, kill some Artio. You get tons of seeds. I mean, we got 20 Snapdragon seeds. That's not, an extreme amount of Snapdragons, but that is still a lot. We got 4,400 mahogany logs. That's a lot of construction XP. Let's go ahead and chuck all of this into the Grand Exchange, see how much money we are left with. So it's really cool. 1 defense accounts have their own high scores, which means at 500 KC, we ended up rank 961 Artio, which is kind of cool. I've never been top 1,000 on the high scores for anything. So the total price check is going to come out to be 52.9 mil. So say if we did not get either of those, it still would have been 17 mil, which is pretty good. And I mean, we were on drop rate for, let's say, the Dragon Pickaxe and the Dragon 2H. So if we got what we deserved, we would end up with 18.1 mil, which is still way worth doing. 500 KC, we were getting about, I don't know, right around 40-ish kills per hour. So I mean, it really didn't take too extremely long. Let's go ahead and chuck all this into the GE though, because the price of the hill is crashing right now and I want to get it sold off as soon as we can. And there it is. We got 32.8 mil out of it. We would have got 33.5 mil, but unfortunately the GE tax has got us again. All in all, I would 100% do this again. I will find either a new boss or we can finish out 1,000 KC at Artio. We are still 65 combat, just about to hit 66. Whatever you think would be a better idea, just let me know in the comments. And I will catch you guys in the next episode. Peace out.